Hi there. This will be our last lesson where we will see Spanish false cognates or false friends with English. Okay, this is the third class where we see some false friend words, and today we will finish our topic about false friends. Okay, so false friends are those words between English and Spanish that are almost identical but have different meanings, okay? For example, let's begin with the first word, fútil, right? Fútil is almost identical to the word futile in English, however the meaning is not identical. There is a difference in meaning between both, right? Although it doesn't mean it doesn't actually differ completely, but it's not exactly the same either. So fútil means insignificant, right? So the word fútil in Spanish has that connotation, more referring to something insignificant or unimportant. While the English word futile in Spanish will translate as inútil, okay? And or something useless, okay? The word boda in Spanish, boda, it's a noun, it is a feminine noun. La boda, okay, feminine article. Boda does not mean body, although the words are pretty similar one to each other, right? Boda means wedding, right? La boda is the wedding. The word body in English means cuerpo. Cuerpo. Cuerpo is the body. Now, this is a typical false friend word between English and Spanish. Carpeta. Carpeta does not mean carpet, right? Carpeta means folder. So, carpeta is where we keep our papers. A folder. And the word carpet, the English word carpet, in Spanish is alfombra or tapete. Alfombra or tapete. These two words are synonyms, however there can be a slight difference in meaning between between one and another one. Alfombra usually is the big carpet you put on the floor, and tapete can be the small one, the rug where you clean your feet before coming in, or can be the one you hang on a wall, okay? But in many countries they have the same meaning exactly, right? Chocar is not to choke. Chocar is to bump, right? So two cars in an accident, they bump one with each other, right? They bump, so chocan. Los autos chocaron, they bumped. Un choque is a bump. So chocar is to bump, while the verb to choke, I wrote this as in Spanish. In English it would be to choke, yeah? To choke. In Spanish, depending on the meaning, depending on the situation, to choke can translate as ahorcar, or can translate as asfixiar, or as atragantarse. Atragantarse has this ending, the dative possessive pronoun, because it is a reflexive verb, okay? So to choke, when we speak of to choke somebody, okay? Somebody's choking another person. There, in Spanish, we use the verb ahorcar. Ahorcar, with an H between A and O. Ahorcar. If we mean to choke somebody that's choking because he has no air, right? He cannot get air in his lungs, okay? For example, through asphyxia. There, to choke translates as asfixiar. Somebody is asfixiándose because he cannot get air. For example, somebody in an crisis of asthma, okay? And the word to choke, when we say to choke, because we are choking because we ate something, we are choking with some food, right? Or with something we ate, okay? There we translate it as atragantarse, okay? Something that got in our larynx, okay? And we are atragantándonos. So to choke can be ahorcar or asfixiar or atragantarse. Now we have the other false friend word, that is cita. Cita. Cita is not a city, right? And it's very similar to the word city, and it's actually identical to the word città in Italian, okay? Only that città would have a tilde. Cita means an appointment or a quote also, okay? So when we have tengo una cita con ella, I have an appointment with her, or a date with her. Cita can also be a date. Tengo una cita con ella, I have a date with her. Or tengo una cita con el médico, I have an appointment with a doctor. But cita can also mean a quote, okay? A quote from a book, a quote from somebody, that is a cita. And the verb to quote somebody is citar. We just add an R, citar. The word city in Spanish is ciudad. Ciudad means a city. Compromiso. Compromiso does not mean compromise. Compromiso means commitment. Yes? It's a positive word. Commitment. Masculine word, el compromiso. The commitment. While the word a compromise is un acuerdo or arreglo. Okay? Here we have another masculine noun, the word delito. It is el delito, masculine noun. Delito means crime, does not mean delight. The word for delight is deleite. Deleite is the Spanish meaning of delight. Decepción. Decepción does not mean deception. Decepción means disappointment. Deception actually means engaño in Spanish, right? Engaño is deception. To deceive somebody is engañar. And to disappoint somebody is decepcionar. The word despertar, which is a verb, means to wake up. Okay? Despertar, to wake up. Which does not mean desperate. Desperate in Spanish is desesperado. Desesperado means desperate. Despertar means to wake up. This is another typical false friend with Spanish. The word dormitorio. Dormitorio. 4 syllables. Dormitorio means bedroom, right? So we all sleep in our bedroom, en nuestro dormitorio. There is another frequent way of calling bedroom in Spanish, which is cuarto. Cuarto, okay? We also say duermo en mi cuarto. However, cuarto is a generic word. It's not specific. Cuarto means room, right? Can be the bathroom, can be the bedroom, can be the study room, okay? Cuarto. So although we use many times the word cuarto to designate